Today, we have a real treat from music history where he made the world sing. The thrill is gone.
That is right. Today, we are sharing interesting facts from the biography of a blues legend named B.B. King.
That's right. Known around the world as a blues singer, songwriter, guitarist, and record producer, the life of Riley B. King, also known as B.B. King, began on September 16, 1925 in Mississippi.
And Mississippi would be where a musical icon's journey would begin. When it came to music, King was influenced at an early age. King sang with church choirs as a child and learned basic guitar chords from his uncle, who was a preacher.
Now this next fact is all about earning a little extra cash growing up.
Tell us more, big sis.
When looking to make some extra money, King wanted nothing to do with working in the cotton fields. That is where he sang and played the blues on the corner, where he earned more in one night singing than he could in 1 week working in the cotton field.
That makes sense. Work smarter, not harder. Now, hey, we know Riley was his name, but where did he get his nickname?
When it came to his nickname, it was influenced by the blues. His nickname, Bibi, is short for Blues Boy. It was something he used as a Memphis disc jockey for WDIA in Memphis as the Beale Street Blues Boy.
That's pretty cool, Bird. But you have to tell the story about the name of his guitar.
Oh yeah. When it came to the career of B.B. King, you can't mention him without bringing up his guitar, Lucille. An interesting fact about why King named his guitar Lucille was because of a fire.
A fire? This is so interesting. Tell us more.
The first Lucille got her name after a fire broke out at a dance in Arkansas, and King ran out forgetting his guitar.
That is crazy.
It sure is. But what's even crazier is King risked his life to go back and get his guitar. Later on, King found out that two men were fighting over a woman named Lucille, where they knocked over a kerosene heater that had started a fire.
So he named the guitar Lucille because of the fire?
Sort of. He actually named the guitar Lucille to remind himself never to do anything that foolish.
That is one heck of a reminder. So with King's music, he would begin recording music in 1949 and release his first 3 O'Clock Blues album in December 1951.
And he had a lot of success with that album. It stayed on top of the charts for 4 months.
He was well on his way to becoming a legend with albums like Live at the Regal and Live in Cook County.
You're right. With all of his musical success, one song stood out above the rest. The one song is The Thrill Is Gone. With its soulful sound and King's skills on the guitar, Lucille would lead to King winning his first Grammy in the Best R&B Vocal Performance Male category.
An even more interesting fact about the two albums I mentioned is all about location. These were King's 2 most popular albums, and they were recorded less than 15 miles from each other in Chicago.
And the Regal was such an influence on the culture that it was preserved for future generations to come. Live at the Regal was recorded at the Regal Theater, was permanently preserved at the Library of Congress.
Nice. King was definitely an influencer. In fact, he was so successful that his career would be marked with iconic collaborations with artists like Eric Clapton, Elton John, Sheryl Crow, Van Morrison, and Bonnie Raitt.
You are so right. In recognition of his musical influence in 1987, King was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for his achievements.
Sadly, B.B. King's life came to an end on May 14th, 2015, where he passed away in Las Vegas, Nevada.
So I hope you enjoyed hanging with us, sharing interesting facts from the biography of B.B. King.
Now, although he left us on that day, his influence and skills in the world of music will never be forgotten.
Today, we